Sad, sad, sad morning here. Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I am up at the north end of Vanderbilt Beach, Thursday morning, March 2nd. Unfortunately, we're still dealing with red tide. Dead fish on the beach. Every once in a while, I'll get a whiff of it. The wind's kind of coming out of the southeast this morning, so the smell is not too bad, but the red tide is still upon us, unfortunately. Dead fish on the beach. Actually, there's quite a few dead fish on the beach out here. I don't know if any of you caught my first look at the beach here this morning. It was just not a happy morning. Kind of depressing walking the beach with the red tide. You know, when you first hear the red tide, you hope, no red tide, and you hope it's going to go away, but then it just starts lingering and lingering and lingering. Since the last time I was out here, it's been a couple days since I've been out here, but there's a lot more dead fish on the beach. A lot more. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do? That's the $1 million question. That's like, when is Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park going to open up? What are we going to do about red tide? Well, we know what the answer is. Quit polluting the water. Quit feeding it. Slow down on the fertilizers. Sounds like a simple solution, huh? Well, it's not happening. It's not happening. How long are we going to deal with the red tide this time? Look at these fish, just piled up on top of each other. Probably not a good day to come to the beach, especially if you got respiratory issues. If you want to come to the beach for a walk, be careful. Not only do you have to worry about hurricane debris now that might be buried in the sand, but now you could be stepping on some of these dead fish like I did the other day that was buried in the sand. I was very, very lucky stepping on that catfish that it did not get infected. There's another one of these big drum on the beach. Yeah, this is bad. This red tide outbreak here, this is bad. But I remember after Hurricane Irma, what the beaches here looked like. There was just a band of dead fish as far as you could see, piled up on top of each other. It was probably 6 to 8 feet in width. Just, it looked like a road of dead fish on the beach. Every kind of fish you could imagine. It spared nothing after Hurricane Irma. Manatees, dolphins, sea turtles. This is bad. I don't know if it's getting worse now, the red tide. I don't think it's getting any better. It's all about that wind. You can hear that wind blowing now. It's supposed to get really windy tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going to come out here with the wind tomorrow. If that wind is strong tomorrow and it's coming from the Gulf, if we have an onshore wind, I hope that doesn't happen. That is not a good thing. We want it to blow offshore, blow the red tide away from us. You know, that red tide's always out there lurking about. Always out there. I think they said the first documentation of red tide was by the sailors back in the 1800s. But we have managed to make it worse with all of our chemicals and fertilizers that we dump out here into the water. All about the almighty dollar, and development is what it's about. Nobody cares about our Gulf there. Instead of worrying about electric cars and all that bull crap, maybe we should clean up our waters first. I think that's a bigger resource. A more important resource is our oceans. But, oh wait, probably China doesn't have anything to do with that, so. Yeah. Gotta keep China happy now. What a pleasant beach walk, huh? Like I always say, I'm not out here for tourism by any means. You know, it's gonna get better here. I hope. I hope it doesn't get worse. I hope it gets better. I did not see the tractor out here this morning with the rake. Thought they'd be out here at low tide making an attempt to get some of these fish off the beach, but I think right now it's becoming a losing battle. You can see them, the tide's coming in now. I think high tide's around 12:30. You can see the fish out in the water. It's hard to see on camera here. You can see the water's discolored too here this morning. Yeah. You know, I think if enough people get angry enough, maybe things will change. Sorry if this makes you sick to your stomach, but It should make you sick to your stomach. Makes me sick to my stomach. I don't know what it's like out in the water. I don't know if there's any big fish kills out in the water, but I mean, these fish are coming in, washing in. So there's probably big pockets of dead fish floating out there. I haven't talked to any of my fisherman friends lately since the red tide. So sad. Thinking about maybe going out to Kauai tomorrow. There's a little eel down here. Right down in there. I love my beach. I love my beach, but I don't like seeing it like this. But I kind of feel like I have an obligation to share this with the world right now. Enough of the right people get motivated and get together. Maybe we can change things like this. I know we got an awesome beach family here. Hit that share button. I'll be out here for a while longer. Our friends up north that skipped coming down here this winter. That's kind of the reason that I actually started coming out here and doing my beach walks, was just to keep everybody updated up north when they went home for the summertime as to what was going on. And over the years, we have gotten to be quite the group of people. Awesome group of people. Right now, shoes are probably an extremely good idea. As far as the hurricane debris on the beach, up in the sand, Collier County is doing an awesome job on cleaning up our beach sand. I mean, it's doing really well. I mean, there was most folks, I'd say half of them at least, felt okay walking up here, up on the beach without shoes on. They've really done a good job cleaning the sand. Out in the water, that's a different story. Don't know what's out in the water still. But now we got the dead fish. I say wear some shoes, because, like I said, what happened to me the other day, the fish are getting buried up here. Not deliberately, but they're trying to clean them up, and then that machine that they use that surf rake just can't get them all. And they kind of get, some of them get kind of turned under the sand, and that's what got me. Phew. Walking. Phew. That is not the red tide making me cough. It's the smell of the rotting fish. Sorry about that. So good idea to keep them shoes on. Man. Just these big fish. Just so sad. I haven't heard of any dolphins washing up on the beach yet. Thank God for that. I hope that doesn't happen. I did see some pictures on Facebook yesterday. I don't know. I didn't want to share it because I don't know all the facts, but I did see pictures of what appeared to me to be a dead manatee. And that was up at the north end of Venetian Bay. It certainly looked like a dead manatee to me, and there was a picture of at least one alligator feeding on it in Venetian Bay. The Post said there were 2 alligators pulling manatees down. I don't know. But that was horrible, to say the least. Horrible, to say the least. Well, there's a little, there's something going on. A lot of sirens in the background over on Gulf Shore Drive. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you could hear them in the background with the wind. An ambulance just went by. Yeah, the red tide is bad down here in Naples, but it's actually much worse up in Fort Myers. I mean, Fort Myers Beach is taking the brunt of everything. The hurricane, the red tide. Horrible, horrible, horrible. I feel so bad for the folks up on Fort Myers Beach. Dead as a doornail. Yeah. Man, I got it good from a catfish the other day. That's what I knew it was telling me. It was buried in the sand up there. Ooh. Walking back to my car. Got it through your foot? Right into the bone. I washed it out good and just kept my fingers crossed and kept watching it. And yeah, I did. Yeah. Yeah, I soaked my foot in peroxide. And, everything. Man, I saw yesterday on Facebook somebody had a picture of a manatee in Venetian Bay with an alligator eating it. Yep. I'm like, I don't want to see any dolphins like the last time. Man. I hope so. The big fish, are those drums that are washing up? Yeah, black drums.
You got baby Goliaths that are washing up.
I saw one back there, a little one, the Goliath. But yeah, I mean, pretty much everything. Snook.
Kingfish. It's terrible.
Toadfish.
Sea trout.
Man.
I mean, that's what people like to eat too.
Yeah. Have you been out?
Big old,
Have you been out on the water?
Yeah.
Have you seen any big fish kills out there?
The only fish, 2 big Goliaths in Gordon's Bay.
Okay, but you didn't see like after the last hurricane, there was just it was like islands of dead fish floating out there.
We were 25 miles out. Fishing was wonderful. Yeah.
So it's in kind of close to shore.
The only time we noticed it is going into the bay.
Was Naples Bay pretty bad?
The smell was horrible. Coughing. Yeah. And that was on Tuesday.
Are you on the water where you live?
No. You know where the dude is? Vanderbilt Villas.
On the other side. Yeah. I mean, yeah, when you see them going under the bridge, all the dead fish under the bridge, it's like not a good thing.
Yeah, they're all in the rocks.
Yep.
It's horrible. I hate it.
Yeah, it's terrible.
But I guess that's just part of nature, you know?
Yeah, we contribute a little bit.
And I think this is a lot of man.
Yep, it's the fertilizers, and we've made it worse.
Yeah, I think
much worse.
There's good bait fish. The lady.
Oh, the ladyfish, yeah. All right, Mike. You too. Hang in there, buddy. One of my fisherman friends. So I was curious to hear what was out in the water. He said he did not come across any big fish kills, but that was just on his voyage. They went out about 25 miles. Obviously, they're out there somewhere because they're just washing up on the beach every day now. Ugh. This is another one of those big drums. This is just like the carcass of one of those big drum fish. Just rotting away here. Thank God we don't see the birds pecking away at all these dead fish. Hopefully they learned a lesson. It's not good if the birds eat these fish. Get the toxins in them. Hey, if you appreciate what I do, normally our videos are a little more cheerful, but if you appreciate my efforts and trying to keep you updated on what's happening here in my little neck of the woods, North Naples, Florida, I do depend on your financial generosity, your support, your kindness to make ends meet. Every day, every month. So if you like what I do, you can send some stars on Facebook. You can send stars to any of my videos, not just live feeds. I get a penny for each Facebook star that you send. Always around the beginning, the end and beginning of the month, that's when all of my bills are due. A lot of you probably are like that. Tips come in very handy. I do appreciate tips. They go a little further than the Facebook stars. If you're going to buy $5 in Facebook stars, you'll wind up giving half of that money to Facebook. If you want to send a tip directly to me, instead of supporting Facebook, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And if you're into that stuff, you can find me on Venmo. Just put my name in, Robb Stan. Apple Pay. But every dollar counts, my friends. I do thank you. I do thank you. Hopefully things will get better here soon and we'll be able to get out in the water again and maybe even follow some dolphins up and down the beach. Wouldn't that be fun? It's been a while since we've done that. It's been a couple of years. I actually have shared some of my best past dolphin encounter. I shared some of that recently. This is really sad. A grouper. That is so sad. I don't know what kind of grouper that is. If that's a small baby Goliath grouper, that is a sad, sad sight right there. Sad. Man. Ugh. I'm going to try to switch over to YouTube for a little while, for a half hour or so. So, follow me over to Southwest Florida Television's YouTube channel. I'll be back here on Facebook in 45 minutes or so, maybe. A big snook here. What a shame. What a shame, what a shame. Oh, pray that we find a solution. Pray that we just get our heads out of our butts. We know what the solution is. We know what the solution is. Be responsible stewards of our environment. Quit polluting the water. All right, my friends. Hopefully I'll see you later. Hopefully I'll see you on YouTube here shortly. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Let them know what's going on here. No reason to be coming out to the beach if you got any kind of respiratory issues. Stay out of the water till the red tide goes away. Wear shoes when you're walking on the beach for now, just for the heck of it. Believe me, I'm the last one in the world that wants to wear shoes. I'd rather be barefoot. Thank you for the stars. If you happen to send a tip, thank you. Hopefully I'll see you later. But if not, again, have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. Tally-ho, my friends. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless.